Over my time as an artist, I've noticed the kind of art supply you use says something about the kind of person you are. Not always, but I've definitely seen a pattern. Thus, this video was born. Disclaimer, it's just my opinion and none of this holds any weight. I'm just a rando sharing thoughts on the internet. And you definitely don't have to agree with me. Also, thank you so much for the support on my last video. It's currently my most viewed and gave me the boost of confidence I needed to continue on this platform. Without further ado, here's what your favorite art supply says about you. Markers. You absolutely love color. You probably took a look at some chibi anime and said, "Ooh, pretty." You're one of the more extroverted artists and will fight anyone who compares your Copics to Crayola. I guarantee you die inside every time someone hands you a piece of construction paper. Most people assume you watch anime, but you probably just saw the style on Pinterest. I'm gonna take a guess and say you love fruit and have watched about a million art challenge videos. Illustration is a passion of yours, and you might hope to be a pro artist one day. If you have contacts, I guarantee you never wash your hands before taking them out and have tried sniffing your markers more than once. You attempted digital art at one time before deciding that technology sucks. You either have one set you've been refilling for years on end, or you have about a billion markers in colors like dark chocolate tree bark or light holly green mist. There is no in between. Colored pencils. You hate crazy art pencils more than anything in the world. When you were younger, people would put the crazy art pencils and the Crayola pencils in the same bucket and it would cause you physical pain. You have all your pencils lined up by color and will sharpen them to the nub. Outside is your happy place and you love the sight of a perfect blend. You most likely have a brush at your desk specifically to get rid of your pencil crumbs. You have good patience and listen to podcasts all the time. You make everything aesthetic and have a plush collection covering your entire bed. You love to watch colored pencil reviews and consider your collection the prize of your room. And I guarantee you, you drink Starbucks. A lot of it. Painters. The classic. You like things simple and loved art class as a little kid. You give off quiet vibes and are some of the most patient artists around. Most are easygoing, with a go with the flow kind of attitude. All your clothes have stains, and the paint under your fingernails will never go away. Every single one of you drinks the paint water at least once. You have an intimidating aura and are what most people think of when they hear the word artist. You think in color and planes more than structure and can get away with blobby art. You have a good sense of color theory with a natural eye for mixing things. You probably wear more comfy clothes and don't care much about trends or fads. You don't make much fan art and tend to paint more about what you're feeling than any kind of reference. Painters are probably the least chronically online of all the artists and tend to care more about galleries than online platforms. Digital artists. Digital artists are a whole different breed. Energy drink in one hand, tablet in the other. They're practically nocturnal. Nowadays, most professional artists are digital, with the ease and simplicity winning many over. They're the most likely to look sort of scary when they do art and often have their tablet on full brightness at like 3 a.m. After hours at a computer, you look sort of haunted, blue light permanently stuck in your mind. Your art is very smooth and you have a good grasp on anatomy. Digital artists are some of the fastest, with new art almost every day. You love printed hoodies, particularly ones from fandoms you're really into. You probably get back pain from all that hunching over the computer for hours. The little glove thing that all the digital artists wear is practically the uniform. Graphite pencil. This is the tool most artists start with, as a pencil is one of the easiest supplies to find. While others move to color, with pencils just being a step in their process, others stick with it. You love making elaborate graphite drawings, little details everywhere. A lot of time you see these artists with some sort of wrist injury, as they don't let the hilt of their hand ever touch the paper. Smudging the pencil is the worst thing that can happen to a graphite artist, and all the details will get lost in the smearing. Since graphite smudges so easily, you're a very clean person. You're possibly a perfectionist and have a hard time moving on from mistakes. Crayons. You are one of two people. You are either a kid at heart who uses art as a way to connect to their roots, or one of those people who like bragging about how good they can make crayons look. It's no secret that crayons are difficult to use correctly, and some see that as a challenge. You probably got into art through coloring and still enjoy using this art supply to connect with your childhood. You probably just see art as a fun hobby and don't really view it as a career option. You love fun outfits and probably own at least two of those onesies with the animal ears. You're just a joy to be around. Chalk! No. Just no. Get out of my house. Jokes aside, do you need help? I'm here for you. Ink! You're one of the most talented people around. Ink artists are incredibly skilled, especially the ones who use brushes instead of pre-filled pens. Your art is usually monochromatic, with just little splashes of colors. You have ink on all of your clothes and all over your hands. You don't use hand sanitizer nearly enough. Despite your messy appearance, your art is incredibly clean. You love Oreos and probably went through an emo phase at one point. And that's it. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know if I was right on any of these. If you don't fit this, that's A-okay. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion, and this definitely won't apply to everyone. Hope I didn't make anyone too mad with this video. If you had a good time and want to see more videos like it, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.